Hey there, it's Kimberly Lucht, and today I want to do a little bit of a meditation for Pitta season. And so if you're watching this when this is being released, we are in the height of summertime, baby. And something that comes along with that is Pitta energy, which in Ayurveda is the fire and water dosha. It's the more intense and sharp dosha of the three doshas. And of course, if you don't know much about Ayurveda, you can still definitely understand this meditation and this video, because we're just going to touch on a few basic concepts of the Pitta dosha. Basically, you can think of it as like that steady burning fire personality of somebody who's pretty lively, who's pretty energetic, who's pretty active and gets a lot of things done and is very like goal oriented. And so that's kind of the energy that the summertime tends to heighten, because there's so much energy from the sun and so much sunlight, which the sun of course is just a big ball of fire. So it tends to expand Pitta energy in all of us, regardless of what your primary dosha or constitution is. And so this is really going to help you come back to earth a little bit and also cool down a little bit. And that's something that I always look forward to doing, especially if I'm in the middle of summer heat months. So we're going to start with the breathwork technique called Sitali breath. And this is known to cool the body and add a little bit of moisture. And basically the way that you're going to do it, if you can roll your tongue, you're going to want to do that instead of what I'm going to show you, because that's, I guess, the traditional way, but I can't really roll my tongue. So I'm just going to sip air as if I were sipping through a straw into my mouth. So like this, and then exhaling through the nose. Or if you want to exhale through the mouth, sometimes I do that too. So I'll probably end up doing that during these few rounds that we do together. But again, if you feel like you want to exhale through the nose or you want to roll your tongue, there's a lot of different variations that I've seen. And if it feels cooling and like it's adding moisture a little bit to your body, then you're probably doing it right. So we're going to start by rolling the shoulders back and opening the chest a little bit. And you don't have to close your eyes, but sometimes I like to, just to kind of really focus on the breathwork technique. And so if you want to keep your eyes open to watch me for the first few rounds, you're more than welcome. We're going to do a total of probably between 15 and 20. I'll let you know when we're stopping, but we're going to start on the inhale in just a little bit. So empty your breath and then inhale in normally, exhale again. And then on the inhale, let's begin. Nice and slow. Maybe closing the eyes here once you get a hang of it. Really noticing how it feels to breathe the air in and breathe it out. Noticing your belly expand on the inhale and come back in on the exhale. We're gonna do about 7 more. Really taking your time here. You can go at my pace or your own pace, really letting the breath fan your body from the inside out. Maybe a couple more here, closing it out. 2 more. Make this last one nice and slow. Super slow exhale. Beautiful. And staying here in stillness and just noticing how the body feels after doing a few rounds of this breathwork technique. Noticing if you feel like you ventilated the energy a little bit, noticing if you feel a little bit cooler, and taking a moment to think of something that makes you feel nourished and grounded. Something that maybe feels a little like dripping water to you. Maybe even feels like cool, moist soil. Maybe you visualize yourself crawling around in the mud. That just popped up as an image for me. Maybe you visualize yourself in a pool or in a lake or in the ocean. Maybe you visualize yourself under a tree. Noticing what visuals want to pop up for you right now and taking a moment to let yourself sink into that energy, sink into that image in your mind, and noticing how the body feels being in the mud or in the water or in the grass or under a tree. Noticing how the body feels to cool down the Pitta energy just a little bit. And really let it sink into the feet, and then the legs, and then the torso, the chest, the back, the neck, the head, the hair, the arms, the hands, and really letting this energy of cooling off and feeling nourished really start to come over you. Maybe you imagine yourself in the bath or in a shower, letting the cool moisture drip over you a little bit energetically. And then if you feel heated about anything in particular at the moment, maybe there's some anger or rage or just lots of energy pent up somewhere in the body, I want you to place a hand wherever you feel it most intensely. So right now I'm gonna focus on the stomach. And maybe you're focusing in on the heart space or the throat or the head. Anywhere where you feel like there's a little underlying heat or maybe intensity that you want to bring back down to earth a little bit. Beautiful. And taking a moment to give thanks to your body for supporting you during all these seasons, the summer, the fall, the winter, the spring. Your body has your back. And during these intense summer months where the sun can be particularly harsh in a beautiful way, right? We love the warmth, we love the heat. But reminding yourself that your body is doing all it can to bring you back to a state of balance and equilibrium so that you can thrive during this time. So thanking your body here for whatever you feel like it's helping you do during this season. And taking a few more deep breaths in through the nose and exhaling out through the mouth. Twice more, just like that. And once more. And then gently bringing your hands back to your lap. Maybe opening the eyes to the room, kind of giving a gentle shrug of the shoulders to wake the body back up. And notice how you're feeling. How does it feel to be in this energy now? So I really hope that this helps you feel nourished, grounded, supported, and I know that Pitta season can feel like such an exciting and active time for all of us, and if that's something that you want to channel really nicely into your business and in your life, then I think you'll really, really love my Soulful Business Roadmap. It's perfect if you're wanting to start or grow your business. It's a really great guidebook in how to do that, and there's a lot of great prompts and questions to really figure out what an ideal business looks like for you, right? Where the Pitta, the Kapha, and the Vata energies are all coming into balance with each other, like the Vata of all the creativity and the ideas, and the Kapha of all the financial abundance and time abundance, energy abundance, and then also the Pitta where you're taking action and you're doing the things. If you want all of those doshas to be in balance and you want that to be a part of your daily life and business, then go ahead and check that PDF out. It's a super quick download. You just have to type in your name and email. It's totally free. And once you sign up, it'll be sent straight to your inbox. And so I really hope to see you on the inside. And thank you so much for being with me today. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your Pitta season and a beautiful summertime ahead. And I'll catch you in the next video. Ciao for now. Bye.